Welcome back, all you big bass lovers. It's Debok coming at you. I got a package here from Japan Tackle. We'll open it up in just a second, or Japan Fishing Tackles was called. Open it up in just a second. First, I want to talk about something. These guys. Finally was able to be on there when they actually dropped them. I got quite a few of them. I kind of thought with all the fucking tackle I have, and I mean I have a shit ton of tackle, that I would have been able to find. I know they recommend the BKK Titan Diver, not the Plus, but the Titan Diver 1/0 or 2/0. I kind of thought maybe a flashy swimmer would fit it. And then 1/0. They make a 1/0, 3/0. The 3/0's a little bit too big, or it comes back a little bit too far. And the 1/0 is not deep enough in the flashy swimmer. So, well, sitting right here, that's the fall off. I went and got a whole shit ton of stuff out just to look at stuff. I tried all my Zappoos and all kinds of other stuff, just trying to see if I can find something that fits this damn thing right. But finally, I did find a place. They're supposed to be coming in day after tomorrow or something like that. Tackle Express, who I've been ordering a lot of stuff from lately. They have stuff in stock. But you can see, look at this. So it'll be going to the nose right here. You kind of see it's not deep enough for this. And the slit in the belly is nowhere near deep enough for this gap. For the gap, you know? My wife in here, like, it kind of sticks with me the way she says stuff, and my fishing stuff all sounds sexually stuff, but I guess it does. When you think about it that way, it does. Anyway, I do like how they're designed. I have put, I did just for shits and giggles. My chihuahua was all in my face, got dog hair in my mouth, I'm sorry. I put this on just a little ball head because I wanted to see how it felt, how it ran. I put a little ball head on it, and I went out and threw it in the pool. It actually runs really good. I like the swimming action of it. It has a nice little kind of head thump and a tail thump at the same time, or some people call it the head roll. The action kind of reminds me a little bit, it kind of reminds me of the old Huddlestons as far as the action goes. If you guys have been fishing swim baits for a long time, some of you guys will know the old Huddlestons had a totally different action than the newer ones do. The newer ones, they don't kick as good at low speeds as the old ones did. And this kicks pretty good at low speeds. It also kicks pretty good at fast speeds. I was going to say a rigged mag draft, a 6 or 5, or even an 8 or 10. They all do the same thing. You got to reel them so slow to get the action just right, or they'll blow out on you. A lot of people don't seem to understand that. They're like, my mag draft just keeps turning over on me. You can fish it faster if you put nail weights and stuff in it. Or some people like to take those little grenade weights and put one on the chin of the mag draft, on the nose, or hang it right off of one of the hooks on the belly. It helps keel it so it actually stays more in line, so you can work it faster. But in my mind, that kind of takes a little bit of the magic of the mag draft away. A mag draft was designed to work really slow. So it does pretty good. My buddy Yankee Lipper told me these weren't no good. I've caught quite a few fish off these so far. I took this off a rod. This is the Mayer. This is the 2.5. Yep, 2.5 inch Mayers. I've got it with a little. This is the. I forget what ball head this is, but it's not the Okashira. I use the Okashira a lot, but this little ball head right here gets the job done. I know it's on the boat. I should have brought the pack in with me. This is just an 1/8 ounce. Bait stays on there really good. It swims really good. Anyway, let's get into this. Now, I might open this on here as well. I gotta see. But when I first saw these, as much as I love the regular ones, I knew I had to get these. And this kind of represents, man, I have several of, well, I'll go ahead and tell you. I have several of the dice baits that I really like. But this is one of my favorites, is the Jackal Jimmy Henne. And when I seen them come out with a big one, I was like, man, that's what I've been wanting. Been wanting a bigger one. So, man, they got this stuff all wrapped up in here good, don't they? Anyway, let's go ahead and get these out and take a look at them. I want to see how different they are. Well, I like those. I also got some of the Rayugi talisman hooks. Just want to take a look at them. They got that slick coating to them. And I got me some more of these. I started running low on these, and this is the a Bomax free. I think that's how you say that, but I've been using these quite a bit. I really like these. I fish these very similar. I fish them 2 ways. I fish them weightless. Okay, I took this right off the boat when I brought it in because I want to show you this as well. And I set it right here. This is going to sound looks a little strange to you because this is a high-end rod, but this reel is not. This reel right here is the Silver Feather, the MIIEC by Pure Lure, and this is just a I've been fishing this a lot, and this is the little shrimp, and that's a little BKK, the Titan Rider. But you can kind of see the gap on that. So this is the 2/0 Titan Rider. You can kind of see how the gap is a lot bigger on this than the damn. My mind just draws blanks on me. I'm sorry. Than the Flashy Swimmer. Damn. You kind of see just how big that gap is on there compared to the other. But I fish these very similar to this, and I probably use a 3/0 on these, but it's still about the same thing. But they work really good. Or I'll fish these on a free rig. These work really good on a free rig as well. The appendages on the back end right of it really kind of flickles when it's coming down on the free rig. But it does the same thing with a weightless rig. But this is the Okie X10 bearing down. Okie X10 bearing down. I showed you this rod before. It's 6'9". It's it says 3/8 of an ounce, but it casts this little bait really good. It's an extra fast tip. It's really meant for like a bottom contact, but you can use it for weightless. I do anyway. This is an awesome little setup. Usually I have a Steez on here, but I put this on here just because I wanted to mess around a little bit more because I love the reel. And I wanted to mess around a little bit more, just see how good it really truly is. If somebody wants to get into a DC reel, unfortunately with the prices of shit in China right now, you can't really. I was recommending this reel because it was like $100, $110, something like that. Now I think with the damn, with our tariffs from Dear Leader, it's like almost $300 now. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't recommend it for that. I still recommend the SLX 70 XT DC. That's an awesome reel too, but it's in the $200 range. So you can't really jump into DC cheap no more. You gotta pay to play. And I guess that's how it works. But anyway, let's get to what I want to talk about. Those guys there, and then That sure enough looks like a regular Jimmy Henge to me. So, this looks very similar to a regular Jimmy Henge to me. Maybe this is a teeny bit bigger. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than this. I need to go get them out, but this right here, I'm sorry guys, I'm kind of at a loss for words. This don't really match to me from what I thought it was going to be, because this is like, if it's any bigger, it looks like the same size to me. I guess I need to go in there and look at what they're talking about, because this seems like the same one. I mean, it seems like the exact same one to me. I've showed you guys how I fished this before. I put a little nail weight through the middle of it. Then I take, I wouldn't really use this talisman. This talisman is like a really big wacky hook. If this was a big one, that's what I thought it was going to be. But this right here probably be really good for your bottom up Henge, Okie, whatever you call it, the little ball, the sphere ball. Here, I'll show you. I got one sitting over right here. Okie dokie. This guy right here. This is the not the full size. This is a 17. In case you guys wonder, you got to take it out like this, and it's got a stick kind of going through it. Then you got to pop the stick out, as you can see. Man, I know this is like TPE material, but I kind of wish they didn't do this, but it is what it is. You got to take it all the way off here. You got to pull this little crap off. Then you got to pull it up off the stick. That's what she said. So you take it off the stick. And I throw these things on BFS as well. This is another one of my favorite little dice things. I love this right here, these guys right here. Now, I've got another, I need to get those off the boat. I got both packs out there. I need to order some more. I really like this thing called a Rayugi. I forget what it's called now. But if you want to throw this weightless, you'll take this talisman here. And what I like to do is, you got the two holes you just took it off of, is I'll take this right here, take the hook of this, put it in that little hole that you just came out of, and then just come right back to the side, just like that right there. If you're gonna fish this weightless especially, just like that. See the hook point coming out right there? So you come through, it's like basically doing like a quarter. You're coming in through the top, and you're coming out the quarter over here. You think about a sphere in the quarters. Kind of comes out just like that right there. I really, fishing bridge pylons and stuff. Let's keep this just between the people here, okay? Then we're going to tell nobody else. This little guy right here, and that little shrimp right there around bridge pylons, laydowns. All I gotta say is, where you been all my goddamn life? These little things right here, shit. I haven't been fishing that much lately because I've been kind of sick. But before I got sick, these little guys right here, and I do like how this hook looks in here. I've been using a different hook. I've been using the owner. But this is better. as far as like the gap. Gives you that nice bite when they come and bite down on it. You can kind of see it gives a lot to put in their mouth. That's what she said. I do know they make this talisman with the damn weedless version as well. So I'm probably going to order some of them. I've been doing a lot of ordering from Japan and some places local because I'm worried about how the tariffs are going to be. So I'm stocking up on stuff that I know is my bread and butter just because, or stuff I really like. I got to find out about those Jimmy Hennies. That don't seem right. But I'll find out about it. Let's open this little Cooper State here. Copper State, what we're going to call it. Can't remember what this is. Oh, this is a Sakam Sheds. You guys don't want to see what this is. This is, they offered 25% off Sakam Sheds. And that's what this was. So we don't need to see that. I did get some, I got a lot of stuff at Dick's when I was in there last time. Have y'all seen the new Panorama swim bait sheds? Like 2.9. Oh, they look really good. I got a few packs of these. This is live bluegill. They still smell like the regular panoramas. I ain't gonna lie to you, they stink. I mean, they smell like pure poured plastic. These kind of stink too. They smell just like plastic. These don't smell that bad. The Mayors, they kind of smell almost like root beer, to be honest with you. They don't stink. But yeah, also when I was at Dick's, I didn't even realize that Strike King came out with these. It's called the Final Copy. It's basically a mag draft, or similar to a mag draft. I want to take a look and see what they've done, what they've copied, what they haven't copied, or you know what I'm saying. Is that taped? No, it's not taped. This is wedged. Just wedged in there really tight. That's what she said. I'm in a goofy mood. I'm actually feeling pretty good today. I thought I've been sick. My diverticulitis has been really bad. They want me to get surgery. I don't really feel like having surgery. Surgery always sucks. Okay, so and when I was in Dick's, they had buy one get one on Strike King. This was like a week or two ago. Sorry, I didn't really I was going to tell you guys about it, but then later on that night when I came back, later that day, I felt like I was dying. My stomach and my gas levels were so bad. It was bad. So this is very soft. You can kind of see by the tail. It's got the KVD triple grip hook to it. It's got a nice swivel. Oh, it's got a magnet. Oh, so you don't even have to stick your bait in the bait. Okay. They've got a slot here. Let me see if you guys can see that. There's a magnet in here and a slot. All you do is you set the hook point. You don't even put the hook into the bait. You just put the hook point down in the bait. And then the magnet catches it inside the belly. That's very forward thinking. I mean, that's very forward thinking. Because when I used to cut the barb off the hook and then put the flat part of the hook without the barb into the bait on the mag drafts, that still tears them up there. It still starts tearing them up. Eventually that bait is not going to be usable anymore. The harness is going to start pulling out. But that happens on all these kind of little swim baits. But this, I think it'll make it last longer by it being like that. A little plasticky, not as bad as the damn the panoramas. It kind of smells like a regular mag draft when you get it out of the thing. Let's see. So it looks like it's designed. If you wanted to, yeah, you could. The way the slot's made on this, you can actually get the split ring and everything kind of sitting down in there, almost flat. That's a pretty damn good design on it. I mean, that's a pretty damn good design. It's got a nice tapered back to it. That kind of reminds me of the what's it called? It's an older swim bait that I haven't seen them in years. They've been discontinued for a long time. I think it was called the Ketchum or something like that. But it had a tapered back like this. Kind of a flat head with a tapered back. I'm guessing this hook, this eye up here, is it's in the same, you can put your, like a stinger hook up here, or a stinger treble, or you can run basically a top treble if you want to. Kind of do it like the Tyrant is. Yeah, I think striking, they may have kind of hit home run with this one. I would have to see the action in swimming, but for right now, I'm saying this is probably a winner. I can't see just by looking at it. The tail looks right, the body looks right, the hook hanging is really good on it. So I'll have to say it. I think it's going to be a winner. I recommend this without any hesitation. The Coal Shad by Berkeley. That's kind of hit and miss. You have some that swim so damn good, and you have some that swim so shitty. It's almost like, how can it be the same bait? I mean, I had one that I caught a lot of fish on, and a pickerel cut me off and lost my bait. I put another one on. I was like, this thing just keeps rolling on its side. It just doesn't do right at all. No matter what speed you swim at the damn thing at, the kicking motion you have to start speeding it up to make the kicking motion go. And when you start speeding it up, it starts trying to roll on its damn side. You try to do it at low speed, it does nothing. It reminds me, I don't know if you guys have ever done this. I've got the 5-inch mag drafts from Japan. Don't get those. Those suck. The USD version they came out with are a lot better as far as the 5-inch mag draft than the 5-inch JDM version. That 5-inch JDM version, it's like they use the same plastic. It's too tough for what it is. It doesn't transfer the vibration through the tail right. The plastic, when you're thinking about how the tail just kind of goes over like this, on that JDM version, when you turn it to its side, it barely moves like this. So you can tell it's not soft enough to have a low speed kick. And it's not, and when you start speeding it up, that's, like I said, that's the beauty of the bag draft, is that low speed thump. And it's designed to almost crawl across the bottom. Or you got to keep it a little bit off the bottom. You're going to snag. You know what I mean. But that 5-inch JDM, that's why I never talk about it online on here, because that 5-inch JDM mag draft sucks ass. And I don't like promoting stuff that sucks. I don't like talking anything about stuff that sucks. I like to tell you when stuff sucks, but I don't like to tell you guys to go get stuff that sucks, unless you're trying to find something that sucks. Then you might want something that sucks. Yeah, just saying. Something for everybody, different strokes for different folks, that kind of thing. I will find out about these Jimmy Hennies. At best, they're a teeny bit bigger than the other ones, if any. It almost seems like the same thing to me. I did get something from Pulse Fish. It's sitting right. It's actually raw. Don't feel that bad. They're offering this Pulse Fish combo, and you got some gloves, a rod, spinner bait, like 7 jigs. Seems like there was something else in there with it too. I can't remember what else was in there. I should have opened it online. This is like the little jig you get right here. They're all basically the same, just different colors. It's kind of like an Arky head, but it's kind of like it was basically an Arky head. It's pretty much Arky. Here, I'll show you. But this rod here has a nice moderate action, or moderate fast action. I think it'd be really good for like a small swim bait, or a spinner bait, or something that makes it. Not a heavy spinner bait, but yeah, it's got kind of an Arky collar to it. It does have a wire tie to it, so that's good. And I do like how they trimmed all the inside of the skirt out, so it'll give it a nice flare when it's in the water. So you can kind of see how it opens up. It doesn't have all the bulk in the middle, so that makes it flare and puff when you pop your jig up, or when it's sitting on the bottom, it kind of just undulates all around. I kind of wish they would have used a different jig holder or not trailer holder. This little round ring right here, it's okay, especially if you use a drop of glue with it. This color right here, does it say? It says summer crawl on the color. Yeah, it's summer crawl. But this is a 3/8 ounce jig. I think they're all 3/8 of an ounce. But it's a pretty nice jig. I kind of like for my Arky setup like a horizontal jig head instead of a vertical jig head tie, line tie. I like for it going this way instead of this way. This is really good in grass though. If you're fishing this around grass, especially for a swim jig, this orientation of line tie, vertical, is better. It pulls through grass and stuff a lot better. But if you're working it around cover, you want it to be horizontal, where it's going across the bait. That makes it where it comes across cover and stuff a lot better, because you have more of a tip up there to keep your knot and the point of the jig, point of the hook away from stuff. All right, I guess that's pretty much all I want to talk about. I done stuff I told you I wasn't going to be doing no more. I've got a lot of stuff, and I didn't open it up on camera, but I've still got a lot of videos I haven't had a chance to go through yet, as far as editing and things of that nature. Hope I get to that pretty soon. I'll let you know about your Jimmy Hennies. I'll list that down below. If by chance you haven't fished these guys yet, I would get some. They're pretty damn good. This is produced by Takuma Hara. Debox. I don't know how you say that. But they're pretty damn good. Well, I've got you on here. Might as well show you real quick. Give me a second. As with any jackal, you got to open it all the way up so you can get to it. They're in like they're in their own little clamshell. What I like about it is I can get the one on the end really easy. You go ahead and get him out. You kind of see it has like a nice wide flapper tail. It has a little bit of slit on the top and a little bit of slit on the belly. It's nothing, it's not really designed, it's not like a hook slit like a fluke. It's just there for reference. So you can kind of see where your hook's going in at. I thought I had the thing sitting right here, but I am wrong. 1 second. I actually got these hooks. I brought these out because I thought this would be really good for this. I've been really liking these little Hayabusa, these little small finesse wacky hooks. It's called the NSS hook. Anyway, one moment. Is that it right there? I think this is it right here. Yep. This is it right here. What size? That's a 5/0. I don't want a 5/0. I should have a 3/0 here. Let's take the damn rubber band off. Yep, that's a 1/0. I want a 3/0. Still a 1/0. There's a 2/0. 3/0 right there, fine. These are our food pile drivers. He also has the food weighted pile drivers as well. It has a little weight on them. You guys probably understand that damn word I'm saying right now. This is the pile driver. They also have another Zappu pile driver. It's called a weighted pile driver. And it has a weight on it. Kind of like similar to a weighted swim bait hook, but the weight's different. It's different, and it's in there differently. But if you're running this weightless, weightless, but this has it's a sharp ass hook on these damn things. Main reason why I got these because this has a ring on it. You see that little extra ring right here? Let me flip it over. There you go. Now you can see it. This gives the bait a lot more freedom as far as if you're working like a fluke style bait or pretty much any style weightless kind of bait. I was using the VMC ringed EWG, but this is so much better. This is so much better. I think you guys have seen on the other videos I like to use the owner spring lock hook like this right here. But see, this is a 3/0. See where the hook points comes out right on this? Okay, so I'm gonna like to make a marker where it's gonna be. Then I take it all the way through. And I missed a teeny bit, damn. I told you guys before, I'm very OCD, and I like shit to be rigged right. If it ain't rigged right, I take it back off and I make it right. All right, so there you go. There's a finished product right there. And you see it has a little ring hanging down. You tie that little ring right there, and it gives it a lot more motion going through the water. And this little flapper right here kicks a lot. I haven't actually tried this ring version yet, but I can go ahead and guarantee you that guy right there is going to catch you some fish. But these Zappu hooks, I'm really liking them. They're very sharp. They remind me of back like when Gamakatsu first came into the market back in the 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, I'm right. It's 90s, early 2000s. When all the popularity, all the rage, it made the other hook manufacturers have to step their game up. That's what these Zappus remind me of. Or Zappu, whatever you want to call it. Zappu. I've heard Japanese people all say it different ways, but that right there is a killer ass little bait. I'll set him right there because I'm going to put him on a rod here in a little bit and go fishing whenever this damn rain stops. Anyway, that's damn 33 minutes already, damn. All right, guys. I'll leave a link to this stuff down below. I'll leave some links to some different Japanese hooks and stuff I've been trying that I've really been liking. Like this little Rains net head here. That's a tungsten net head. They're good. Anyway, there's lots of different things you can use, but I try to find stuff that I like. But that little ringed hook right there on that, that's the deal. I'm gonna be throwing that on all my fluke style baits. I'll be throwing it on all like a lot of my freestyle stuff, not freestyle, but weightless stuff. I might even throw it on my free rig stuff, because it has a very similar thing. Because this ring basically protects your knot and makes it where it doesn't come back on your bait too much, and you just basically work it like you do a regular free rig. Yep. All right, guys. Till next time, y'all stay safe, tight lines. Give a video a thumbs up if you want to give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down if you don't like what the fuck I'm doing. Subscribe to the channel. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe. Let you know when my dumb ass put some stuff out there. All right, till next time. We'll catch you on the flip.